All right, my last video for U-sub, we're gonna look at what I consider tricky U-sub, and I don't even know if I spelled tricky right, but we're gonna go with it. All right, what these are is these are problems where your inside and your outside have the same degree. So notice I have x to the first, x to the first. Okay, here's another example. X to the first, x to the first. And another one. X to the first, x to the first. Whew. Okay, so all three of these have the same approach. And what that approach is that you are going to let u equal the inside. But there's going to be an extra step after we find the du. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to let u equal x minus 1. So when I find du, I get dx. And this is that moment, the, oh crap, I must have done it wrong because there's still an extra x left over. This will always happen when you have the same power on the inside and the same power on the outside. You will always have an extra x left over. So let me go ahead and write where we're at now. So right now, what I've got is I've got x square root of u du. I was able to trade that out, okay? But I still have an x. So here is the trick. You're going to take this equation and you're going to solve it for x. So if I solve this for x, I would add a 1. So what I can do is I can replace this x by u plus 1. So I'm going to get the integral of u plus 1 times u to the 1/2 du. Now, you may be thinking that, hey, that didn't help. It actually did, because what I can do now is distribute this. And then power rule to finish it off. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the power rule. So integration has a guide, add a 1, then divide. And then repeat, add a 1, then divide. And before I put a plus c on the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this u by x minus 1. So my final answer is 2/5 x minus 1 to the 5/2 plus 2/3 x minus 1 to the 3/2 plus c. And I ran out of board. Okay. There's only 1 or 2 of these in your homework, but I thought you should see an example. And again, how you recognize that you have to do this extra step is x to the first on the outside, x to the first on the inside. Okay? All right, good luck.